What's going on, YouTube? We back, another video, man. Today we're gonna give y'all the Cadillac Blueprint, man. Before we get out, the weather done did its thing again, as y'all see, man. It's raining again. Hopefully it clears out, man. My man's got a show tonight. We're gonna go over there tonight, probably shoot another video doing that, because like I said, I'm adding a new channel to the new section to my channel. We're gonna spotlight the businesses that are part of the car culture, along with the cars of my city. So we definitely gonna go out there and get that and make some connections. We can bring new guys to the channel, new cars, stuff like that, instead of just my own projects. But hopefully the weather clears out so we can get to his spot later and get that took care of. But today we're just gonna give y'all like a quick rundown on the Cadillac, because a lot of people really like the section with the Cutlass. So we definitely gonna give y'all something with the Cadillac, because out of every car that I've owned, from the Monte Carlo to the Coupe to the Cutlass to the Brougham, like the Brougham is number one. Like my Coupe de Ville, I really liked it. I want another Coupe de Ville, but the thing is, this one checked all the boxes. It's not carbureted, it's already fuel injected, it's got an electric fuel pump. I mean, all the stuff that you want in an old car, modern enough to consider itself still an old car. I don't have to deal with carburetor, the smell of a carburetor. Like, just, that's, you get in it, I don't have to pat the gas, just hit the key and fires up and it takes off. And it's a lot more, in my opinion, dailyable than like the Coupe was. The Coupe was super cool, but that Coupe de Ville had Coupe de Ville problems from the 70s. Like I said, it was carbureted. And also, what I found out later from the guy I sold it to, and a couple guys I worked with mentioned to me that those cars, 77 through 79, were built with nylon timing gears that over time would just shred and you just end up on the side of the road. So that car, if I labeled them out in order, the Brougham is number one, that Monte Carlo second. I put the Coupe third and the Cutlass fourth. The Cutlass is growing on me, but just that Monte Carlo did something to my soul. I gotta replace it, I gotta get another one. But anyway, enough of that. Today we're just gonna kind of give y'all like the Cadillac Blueprint, in my opinion, because you'll have two different types of Cadillac people. You got the purists, buy it, keep it all OG, love it, enjoy it for what it was, you know, because they have a different connection to it. They have a connection to it from the movie cars, the mafia feel, things like that. Me, I connected to the Cadillac in a different way. I connected to the Cadillac because, you know, I come from a small urban area, you know, out in the middle of nowhere. And so, you know, where it was rare to see a Cadillac. If you seen a Cadillac that somebody had, they had motion. That person was of stature, you know, they had things going on in their lives that made you want to aspire to have those things that they had. And coming up, there was a guy, his name was Don Jackson. Growing up in my neighborhood, man, he had one. He had one of these. I think he had a 92. The last year of the big body, it was blue. Crazy part is I never liked the triple blue, and I still don't. I think it's the worst one. The worst color form of them is blue top, blue interior, blue paint, terrible. But his was that way when I was young. I was like 9, 10 years old. He had one. And I remember when he would come through the neighborhood, it was immediately like you would stop and look at that car. I stopped, and then from that moment I was just hooked. I had to know everything else about the Cadillac. I had to have it. It was just like that turning point where I realized that Cadillac was it for me. So from that moment, I wanted one. And I would have conversations with him about it. And the thing about it is he was just a hard-working guy. And he was like, man, this was something I wanted. I learned if I worked hard, I could have it. So kind of, that's where I got to. And I learned from that point, like, you can have whatever you want if you set a goal and you work. So that's what I did. I fell in love with the car culture, the car business, people of the car game. And I finally was able to just get my first old school, which was my Coupe. I got it. Yes. What you want, babe? Okay. But anyway, I was able to get the Coupe, which I actually, no, let me take that back. I had a 78 sedan I bought in 2009 or 10, somewhere around there. I can't remember exactly, but sorry about that. I had some technical difficulties. But back to what I was saying, like, I had a 78 sedan. It was like 2009, 2010-ish was my first one I bought, and I ended up selling it when me and my wife had our second child. So I was like, we gotta get a family car, sold it, bought a Honda Pilot, was sick ever since. But we did all that. And once it was gone, I knew I had to replace it. So I was about 10 years, 12 years later before I bought that coupe. And then, you know, like I said, life happened. So the coupe disappeared, the Monte Carlo left, a lot of stuff left, but here we are now, back with the Brougham. And we're gonna give y'all kind of what I went through putting this car together, where it came from, like all of the above. So let me flip this camera and we're gonna show y'all kind of where we are with it and what we've done to it to get it to this point. So let me flip this around and show y'all. So this is my 1990 Cadillac Brougham. I purchased this car from a guy in Arkansas, found it on Facebook Marketplace. It was priced really well. I had to have it. So I was like, man, I couldn't make it to Arkansas. I told the guy, I said, if you bring it to me, I'll give you full asking price. And he, you know, was kind of skeptical at first, but, you know, I told him I'm a straight shooter. Just bring me the car, you know, just text me along the way, whatever, and we can make it happen. So he messaged me, man. He's like, all right, I'm gonna bring the car to you as long as you're serious, man. I was like, I'm not sending you no deposit, because it's not that I don't trust you. I don't trust anybody. You show up with the car. I gave you my address. You got my phone number. You be there. I'm gonna throw you some money and we'll have it. So he showed up, couldn't believe it, gave him his money. I bought the car. And the crazy part is I got this car for really, really cheap, because he thought it had like some crazy issues. He's like, it won't stop, doesn't stop well. It's got a brake light on, it's got an anti-lock light on. He's like, but it starts every time. He's like, it runs and drives good. I just can't get it to stop. So he brought it here. I could have, you know, used my whole spiel and just beat him down on it, but I was like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. He drove this way. I'm a man of my word. Here's the money. Needless to say, all I did to get the brakes to work on this thing, I put new pads, you know, I put new shoes in the back, new rotors, all that stuff, which it really didn't need it, but I did it based on the fact of, I just like to know when I have something that it's all working right. I touched it, so I did all that. And the only issue he had was, whoever messed with it before, they opened up a brake line and the proportionate valve had shifted. So, it, you know, we had to recenter it, bleed everything, get that right. Brakes are good. And then from that point forward, I went ahead, we did a tune-up on the motor. Same as this, same as the Cutlass. We tuned the motor up. We got that done. New plugs, new wires, cap rotor. We had the intake done because the intake had a small leak, which probably still leaking, but it is what it is. They always leak. We did that. All of that's good. So the car runs and drives phenomenal. And then of course, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing to never do that I did twice, that I should have never done with my Monte Carlo. I put QA1 suspension on this car. Crawl in here and see if I can show y'all. But it's got coilovers underneath the back. It's got coilovers, all that stuff. See the coilovers, QA1. We went ahead and we hit everything with the rust inhibitor. We painted everything, every strap. All the suspension underneath this car is painted with gold, because I was gonna powder coat it, but that stuff's really expensive. And again, like I said, I like to build my cars on a budget and make them great. We did everything under here suspension wise. Like I said, even the knuckles. I think I got previous videos where I broke it down. If y'all can see, well, you probably can't see between the spokes, but the knuckles are gold. Yeah, you get a little bit. The knuckles are gold. All that we did, gold. Then we got it. Once we got that done, we went ahead, we ran through the AC. All it needed was a compressor and an orifice tube. We sucked it down, changed all the new orifice, blew everything out. Now it's got AC. So from that point, we went and we got the gold package. Y'all see it's got the gold badges on the doors. We put the gold here. It's also got the gold hood ornament on it. We're gonna do a few more gold touches on the car. There's not a lot, but we put the new gold in the front. All those parts were on. Then I reached out to my guy, same guy, painted this one, but I told him, you know, he shot me a phenomenal deal on painting this, because again, I took him to paint, to clear, everything else. And I told him I'm not changing the color. He's like, well, if you're not changing the color, I don't have to jam it, anything like that. We can just straighten it up a little bit, scuff it and shoot it. And that's exactly what he did. And I think this paint came out phenomenal, man. It's wet sanded, buffed. It all looks good. He did all of that. Then we went ahead, Once we got it back from paint, we switched out all the bulbs. All the bulbs on the inside of the car are LED. We replaced the carpet, matching steering wheel to match the wheels. We wrapped it in a leather. All these doors closed and they're even, there's no sag, any of that. We re-pinstriped it with a gold pinstripe, which we're about to take that off actually and redo it with like a gold flaked pinstripe. I think that's gonna look better. We put curb feelers on it. It's just got so much small stuff that we've done to it. Not a lot of stuff because it's a Cadillac, there really ain't much. And we finally found the clips, like I said, for the headliner. We've got to finish getting this up. I may actually take it out and see if I can find the factory one and just redo it. So we're gonna finish all of that. Got the fire extinguisher, because safety first. So yeah, it's got a brand new top. I don't know if I said that, but it's got a brand new top on it. Finished with the gold. We did the new bumper trim that had to be replaced. These will eventually get golded out, just haven't done it yet. All the trim we did around the top is painted, as y'all see. I did that myself as well with the color match paint. We did all the trim around the top. The wiper arms, painted those gold, as y'all can see. The wiper arms are gold. We've just done so much small stuff to this car to kind of get it to this point. We got a lot of little stuff left on it, and then we should be done with this one. Put the new Brougham emblem in the front. I didn't put it in the back, I put it in the front. So need to get under here, pop the hood real quick. Another thing, this hood is so big on these, it's so heavy. It's just kind of a pain to get this giant hood up. Oh God. Y'all see, this is just a 305. Like I said, it's got everything done. The AC compressor, it's got a radiator, hoses, blower, resistor. Everything is just, you know, we got the speakers wired in. Same old battery. I need to change that to like the AGM battery. I haven't. But everything is pretty much bone stock under here. The 305, I think, only came in just the regular Brougham. I think the 350 was in the D'Elegance. If I'm wrong, y'all let me know. I think that's the one you got the 350 in, was the D'Elegance. We still need to get the interior done. We got to get the interior done, but I'm gonna do that all by myself. We're gonna do, since as y'all see, every last one of these door panels has no damage. Every last one of them is just spot on. The fronts, the backs, no cracks, anything. Only thing I need to do is finish replacing these, which I got them in the trunk. Weather strips are all new. I'm gonna do L seat covers on these, so I gotta send in a swatch to L seat so they can match the exact color. That's what he said, so we don't have any confusion and mix up. This, I know a guy on the south side. I'm gonna take it to him, he's gonna fix it, and we're gonna put it back together. And then the interior will be pretty much done there. Like I said, we did these in gold, did these myself. New wipers. One thing I always liked about old cars was how they hid the wiper blades. So if you close the hood on this, you can't see the wipers. That's pretty sick too. See, the suspension's all done. I mean, like, this car is basically like 90% done, I would say, just minus the few little small details we got to get done. We definitely want to build a trunk build out for it, because it actually, everything still works really well on it. Oh, I keep forgetting, man, I gotta get a new lock cylinder figured out for this, because the key doesn't work. I have to use my button, which is kind of annoying, but it works out. Grab this in there. Go right up. So y'all, trunk We got Scar Amp 12. We still got the factory steering wheel and sun visors there. This car still has a factory disc changer in it. It doesn't work, obviously. It's not hooked up. It's just still sitting there. But like I said, we got all the rest of the trim we need to get done. There's that screwdriver I was looking for months. And don't remind me, I need to take that cap out. I need to get rid of the cap. It's got to go. I just haven't taken it out yet, but I will soon. So soon that'll be coming out. Then I need to, like the power cinch. Power cinch still works, which is crazy, but I ain't gonna jinx it. It still works. Like I said, this car was a great purchase from the beginning. And that's pretty much it for everything we've done on this car, man. And that's where we are now. We just got to get it done and keep working it out, finish the car out. So that's kind of like a quick overview of the Cadillac that I got done so far on it. I still got a few little small things to do. And how I feel about a Cadillac, these old cars, it has to have wires. I will not put Vogue tires on a Caddy because I think Vogue tires are terrible. I said that before. They look really good, but they are awful quality. Tons of road noise, irregular pattern wear. Even if you align, you could have the alignment spot on. Pattern wear, they come apart, they separate. Just an overall awful tire, and they're super expensive to be so terrible. So no Vogue for me. These are actually Lexani white walls that are on here that came with the wheel kit that I bought, which I got these wheels from, it's called Wheels to You, wheels2u.com. They sell them in sets, man. They were super cool and they were decently priced. They're not 20 grand like Dayton's or some crazy shit like that. So anyway, I put those on with just regular white walls. I think it kills, but man, there was a guy, I don't know who you are, that commented on one of my videos. Man, comment on this one if you watched. You were right. I agree with you. I should have left the bottom trim the gold color because it gave it a little more pop. I've been looking back at my old pictures and that really made it stand out. So shout out to you, man, for saying that. You were right. I'm gonna let you know you were right because I should have left it with the gold trim on the like the sand color trim on the bottom because it really made it stand out. But it's too far past that now. So anyway, that's just a quick, like video I want to give y'all. Another one, like a second part on that one. And to be honest with that one, I cannot tell you how much I've got invested into that one, but I know it's not over 15 grand. I can tell you that right now, it's not over 15 grand because I know how much I've put into like the major repairs on that. I know the top was $1,200. The paint and material and all was like $1,500 to get it painted. So that's $2,700. I know the car, I gave $4 grand for the car. It's like $6,700. The wheels and tires were $5,000. So, somewhere around there. I don't know what that is. 11, 12, I don't know. 67, 12.7 plus, the odds and ends. So all the QA1. So maybe you have a little more than 15,000 in this car. Maybe, because I know the rear coilovers were 800, the front was 600. So that's another 14, 12.7, 13.7, 14.1. And just like I said, like the little stuff. So yeah, it may be maybe a little over 15,000. So if you're looking to build one of these and get to this point, as long as it runs, drives, no mechanical issues, that's where I'm at. And I just repainted it because the hood was bad and the trunk had some spots. Other than that, the rest of the paint wasn't that bad. It was a little oxidized, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. But so I've got both of these cars, and in between them, I have less than 30 grand in both of them, which everybody may say that's a lot of money tied up in 2 cars, but you can always make more money. But the memories that you make with this shit is like worth more than money to me. Like I said, getting to see my wife follow me in this thing while I'm in that, or she's beside me with the biggest smile on her face, getting to go out to the car culture and meet people, it's priceless. So you can't put a price on happiness. And so that's kind of where I'm at with it, man. I just kind of love this shit. I love the car game. I always have, I always will. It's something that I tell my wife all the time, the day I stop loving this stuff, I'm dead. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep bringing that energy, the culture, the love, man, and just try to grow this channel and just reach out to all my subscribers that reach out, try to comment back, all that good stuff, man. I appreciate the support from everybody, man. I'm at almost 4,000 subscribers now, which is pretty impressive to me. So thank y'all for the support, man. We'll catch y'all in the next video.